Alright guys, just got back from the local auto parts stores with a few bags of goodie. Let's see what we have in store for us today. Alright guys, so we just got back from O'Reilly's. Grab a few parts that we're gonna need. First, grab myself a caulking gun, and then some seam sealer, whatever they have. Wish I could afford the better expensive stuff, but this is what's available to me, so guess I'll go with it. Nice if I could get some 3M polyurethane seam sealer, way better. Got myself some acetone to clean up all the welds and all the cuts, make sure it's all clean. And also got myself a few acid brushes, gonna be needing it for the fiberglassing that we're gonna be doing in just about a little bit, maybe tomorrow, next week, I don't know. And also got some fiberglass mat and some fiberglass cloth for all that custom body work that we're going to be doing to extend these side skirts and probably make a few extra parts that we need. So yeah, I already spent a little extra time, put a few extra tack wheels around these just to make sure it's a little bit more sturdier. And I went ahead and already grind and cleaned down some of these pie cuts in here. So I'm going to be cleaning all this up with acetone on both sides, and then we'll be laying down the seam sealer, and probably going to primer over it. And then once all that's done, I'm going to clean all this up. We're going to pressure wash underneath here, and I'm going to undercoat it, probably put like some bed liners or some along here just to make it more rust proof. So yeah, that's the game plan for now. So let's hop to it. Alright guys, so it's all dry and clean right now, so let's go ahead and apply the seam sealer and seal all this stuff up good. And another thing, when you guys are working with acetone, if you guys are using a high dose or high volume of this stuff, make sure to wear your proper PPE because this stuff does get really nasty. So yeah, let's apply some seam sealer on here. Alright guys, it's the next day. I decided to let the seam sealer sit overnight and give it time to cure. Now it's all cured and it's all hardened pretty good. Um, I did run into a little issue. I kind of noticed there was a little rust spot down here. So I cleaned all that up, and then I also put some POR 15 on it to prevent it from rusting furthermore. So now that we got all that cleaned up, go ahead and seam seal this and wait for that to cure and dry. So I did take the liberty of taking the rear seats and the panels out, and then I also seam seal the inside of it just for extra precaution. I also went at it with a flashlight, making sure there's no little holes in there that would cause any water to go inside. So we're all good there. I didn't want to record all that because I didn't want to base this whole video of you guys watching me for 10, 15 to 20 minutes just seam sealing everything. So I did that on the side. So now we're just gonna wait for like a nice day, and then I'll put the wheels back on. I'll roll the car out of the garage, and I'm gonna take the wheels off again, put it on jack stand, and then just pressure wash everything in here, make sure it's all nice and clean, and I'm gonna undercoat everything so that it would look a lot way better than what it does now. So that's coming, so don't worry. For now, I want to focus on this side skirts here. As you notice, the S15 Rocket Bunny side skirt here is a little too short. It doesn't go all the way to the Civic fender here. So my plan to tackle this is I'm gonna duplicate a piece of this right here, probably from this end all the way to here, and then I'm just fiberglass that piece right here all the way until I reach the fender. Probably not all the way, but probably around this section right here, so that when I'm finished with the over fender flare, it will go down and just cover it, and we won't even see it. So my plan to do this is I got this polyethylene film from work. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't quote me on it. But what this film is it's a special kind of film. At work they kind of use like a chemical bonded foam, and it expands super quick, and it cures super quick too, within like 30 seconds, and it doesn't stick to this film here when it's all cured and dry. So that's basically my plan, but I don't know if it's going to work with that cheapo foam from Walmart. So it'll be like a test run here to see if it works or not. If not, then I'm probably going to end up see if I can talk to my boss and take these side skirts to work, and just ask them if I can duplicate one real quick, and it'll probably take less than a minute to do both sides. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna stick this portion in a decent sized box, and then I'm gonna stick that film in, and then I'm gonna fill it up with that cheapo Walmart foam, and hopefully what it'll do is when the foam expand, it'll have no place to go, and then it'll all force itself into the shape, and that's going to be our plug that we're going to use to duplicate this. So I'll record all that, and I'll show you guys what step I take to do it, and hopefully it'll turn out the way I expect it. If not, then we'll try something else. Alright guys, it's actually worse than I thought. Take a look. The top part's dry, but the bottom part still feel like it's in unused. So I guess what happened was the top part dried, and then created a seal here to the back. So I'm guessing because air wasn't able to get inside and circulate around it to dry it, it just acted like the storage bag, and the foam in here ain't dry. So that was a complete fail. But anyways, I got the approval from my boss, so I'll be taking in these side skirts, and I'll use the actual foam bag machine, and I'll duplicate this, and will turn out better than that one. So tomorrow I'll take them to work, but for you guys it'll be as soon as I snap my finger. Voila! Alright guys, this is what we're aiming for. So yeah, basically I took the side skirt to work, used the foam machine, and came out with that. So now that we got our plug, I don't really worry about these little creases. I'm gonna fill them in, sand them all later once I made the fiberglass piece. But what we're just aiming for was just these lines, these curve, and then these little notch in the foam here. So for the next episode, I'll be fiberglassing. I'm guessing I'm probably just gonna do it up to right here. I'm gonna lay some fiberglass down. Well, I'm gonna lay some partle paste first down. Then I'll lay the fiberglass down, and after we make that piece, then we'll go on and prep this piece in fiberglass, this piece here, and then lay that piece over here to extend it so that it will reach the civic fender. So until I see you guys again in the next episode, stay safe.